Howdy, folks. Jeff here, and we're so excited to share Tools with Schools. We have special guests from Grip Edge Tools, Jared and Michael. And Jared, y'all wanted to join in on this Tools for Schools, and we kind of got you late to the party, but we wanted to include you. So tell us a little bit about what you have and what your thoughts are about Tools for Schools.
Well, Jeff, thank you for having us here. Better late than never. We're happy to be part of it to wrap up the year and support the Tools for Schools community. Grip Edge, just a little bit about us. We're designed to prevent fasteners from stripping out. We are a full service company where we provide solutions from A to Z. For those of you that have already in the tool school have seen possibly rounded fasteners, damaged fasteners, broken bolts, all that. We are your one-stop solution for all that, from preventing it to removing it when it is completely damaged. So I guess
And
this year,
that's a regular thing at the schools is to have damaged fasteners. And when we talk about damaged fasteners, y'all actually came up with a technology called RPT.
correct. Yeah, so and that stands for rounding. That that is in itself a new age of tool technology, which hasn't been applied to tools in over 50 years, since they've all come out. Like the standard hex or Allen, as everyone would know it, hasn't really been improved since then. So we came up with a technology that is designed to replace those standard Allens out there and other profiles that we make and prevent you from ever having stripping again, right? And then we have that secondary solution where if you come across a boogered up fastener or damaged fastener, your best fighting chance is to use our products first. And then if those don't work, we have extractors that kind of fall in their place to help you really have that solution.
And so we're so excited to get some of these into the hands of the schools. And so y'all have a package of 5 items that you're donating. And we want the schools that didn't win in the top prizes. We're going to do a bonus drawing, and we're actually going to do that at your booth at SEMA. And y'all are upstairs in the upper South Hall. What's your booth number over there?
It is 38179.
And we kind of think that's just going to be across from Milton Industries. And so the folks, if they're out there on Thursday, will be able to come by and see. And we're going to do a bonus drawing. So let's tell them some of the 5 items that's going to go to a lucky school as a bonus.
Absolutely. I'll have I guess Michael can pull that up for us. He is our national count uh person on our team that has joined us recently, actually, and he's the one that introduced us to Tools for School. So, Michael, go ahead and show everyone the prize that we have coming up.
Absolutely. I'll start by sharing my screen quickly. Michael Schoenbeck, National Account Sales Manager for Grip Edge. You and I worked together a year ago when I was with a different company making donations to Tools for Schools, and I obviously made this recommendation to the Grip Edge folks. That would be this set right here.
Oh my gosh, check that out. That has like every bit that that the folks would need. And it looks like it has the screwdriver and the T-torque.
Yeah, we've got a ratcheting screwdriver and a fixed T handle. The shank of the screwdriver is removable to be able to use on the T handle. And we've got pretty much every profile as you can see under the sun, even tamper-proof hex, tamper-proof Torx, triple square, or Robertson. Jared could probably name a few more that I'm forgetting.
Yeah, no, we do. We have, I think it's 92 or 94 pieces with our RPT technology. There's some also additional things in there that people may or may not have seen. But yes, we have also Torx Plus that is tamper-proof with our technology. Yeah, it's just a very versatile kit, right? This is kind of the one box that does a little bit of everything. And it has a little stubby screwdriver in the back there too. So if you need some access in some tight areas, you can, just use the little screwdriver. Has a magnetic tip on it. We even have, if you look closely there, we actually have a wing nut driver in there too, which is not something you see every day, but we have included that as an extra as well, Jeff.
Yeah, so that's a handy little tool when you're assembling stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, and it comes in that little foam tray that, the technicians, if you guys want to, you guys can pull it out, put it in your toolbox, or you can close up the case and take it with you, if you have a service job where you need to tote it around with you and you want to protect it. There's so much versatility with this set. And we think that this is a great set for the Tools for Schools community to enjoy, whoever wins this.
That's a great item right there. And then what else we got? Metric Impact Hex set.
Yes, this is our again, everything has our patented technology, RPT, as Jared mentioned, rounding prevention technology. So this is our 7-piece 3/8 drive short metric impact hex driver set.
Oh my gosh, it looks like y'all got the PTIA award for 2024 on this particular product.
Yeah, we're pretty pleased about this. We got a number of these awards across some of our product line, and yeah, we're happy to be awarded for this product that will be given away to the lucky winner of Tools for Schools.
Those are so nice. And then from there, you go to a 7-piece metric set.
Yeah, this is actually one of our most popular sets here so far, and it's just it's a great set that kind of encompasses majority of what the technician is going to see in the automotive side of Allen or Hex technology on a daily basis, right? So anywhere from doing caliper work to anything else that encompasses in general maintenance and repair of a vehicle, this is a very good set for us.
And it's so handy. Y'all come on that little tool holder there. And I guess with the green, then they know that has the RPT technology in it, and they don't get it mixed up with just one of the regular ones.
Correct. Well, that's a great identifier to our brand and our products. 14-piece Torx. And that goes from, I believe it's T6 to T60. And that covers the majority of your Torx fasteners that you see on a daily basis. There are some specialty sizes that may or may not be seen on a daily basis that are in some other sets coming up, but this is our general Torx set that's very popular for us, and it also has the RPT technology applied to it as well. So the technician grabs this the first time, they will not strip out the Torx fastener. And should they come across a damaged one, they can use this same tool again to remove those damaged ones.
That's a really useful set right there. I'm looking at it going, okay, I need one of those because so many times we're doing the brake rotors and they've got that Torx bit screw in there holding on the rotors, and they've kind of have rusted themselves in there. And we've broken many of those trying to get that particular bolt out. And so that looks like a very handy tool, especially for the schools.
Absolutely. And I think Michael probably can attest to this with his automotive knowledge that, in that use case that you said there and many other use cases, I mean, this is the right tool for the job. So
yeah.
Jeff, I know you're in Texas, but where I live in the upper Midwest in the Rust Belt area, I can tell you as an ex-technician, how many times I've seen Torx fasteners fail, strip out, or get severely compromised by trying to remove them through various methods, heat, impact guns, etc. And with Torx fasteners utilizing our tool, utilizing the RPT profile, really keep that fastener in much better shape, or able to remove a one that's already been damaged. So definitely a huge time savings from a technician, whether they're removing a damaged one or they have one that's not been damaged, but they have to remove it from a rusty frame or a vehicle or something along that nature where the threads are frozen up or rusted up, not damaging that fastener. I'm not sure if Jared mentioned earlier on the call, but our RPT profiles will give up to 50% more removal torque on an undamaged fastener and up to 400% more torque on a damaged or compromised or partially stripped out fastener, regardless of what the profile is.
Oh my goodness. I just can't wait to get some of those in my hands and try them out. And I know the schools will be so excited about that. Now, when you do break something, y'all have the RPT socket extractor set. This is a 1/4 inch drive.
Yeah,
Yep, this one has what just like we patent RPT, we have a patented term called G-force for foreign object removal, and that's what these pusher rods are for. So once you were to take one of these sockets and pound it onto a stripped or rounded out fastener, and you were able to get that item removed, you can utilize one of these pusher rods, depending on the size of the extractor you're using, to push out that foreign material that you just removed, or the rounded or stripped out bolt in this case.
So I see threads there. So these are the ones that on the end of them has where you hook it into your ratchet, and then when you're done, you take your ratchet off and you actually thread that bolt into that extractor, and it pushes it out. So in other words, no more grabbing something else in the shop and taking a hammer and trying to pound that out. That because we know if you're screwing something and it's pushing out, it's going to be so much easier to get it out.
That's part of the FORS, a foreign object removal system. There's no need to take this extractor, put it into a vise, tighten a vise down on it, and then take a hammer and a punch to try to punch that, which is how many technicians typically do it, to try to get it out of your socket extractor. It will just push that, the FORS, the foreign object removal pusher rod, will just push it right on out of the cavity of the tool.
Oh my gosh, you all have thought about this. I like that.
Yeah, this is a fantastic product, and we when we developed this product, just a little background on it. We wanted to create an extractor line, right? And when we hammered it onto bolts or things that were broken, we couldn't get them out, right? And we went and looked at how we can get those out easily, and there was just the solution was throw it on the ground or take it to your vise with a punch. Those are all time-taking things, right? And challenging things, and actually potentially dangerous as well, right? So we came up with a solution where you just thread it through the back and push it right out. And there's so many circumstances where we've had customers tell us, how fast I can remove fasteners. Like there's jobs where there's tons of bolts that they're dealing with on a daily basis. And, nothing better than, saving them time and also safety in this solution here, right? Where they're able to push them out and continue on. Or if you need to heat up the bolt, you don't damage the tool, pop it out, heat up the bolt or the fastener you're trying to remove, and then re-engage this extractor in again for a second time, which is, truly something remarkable in extraction that really hasn't been seen. So
It is, because I'm looking at that and I'm like, no one else has that. I have not seen that on any other tool out.
So yeah, no, that's a very, very unique product of ours and very special to us.
Well, Jared and Michael, we sure do appreciate y'all taking the time to show us the tools that will be in a bonus drawing for the Tools for Schools. Thank you all so much for joining in on the program with us. And we look so forward to seeing y'all, meeting y'all in person out at SEMA. And that's in the Upper South Hall.
Booth number 38179.
All right. And the folks can stop by if they're just out there at SEMA all week long. They can stop by and see your entire line, because this is just a few of the items. They can stop by and see your entire line, put their hands on it, touch it, and then take that fastener and the push rod deal and screw it in, and all of a sudden they'll be like, "Oh my gosh, they'll be placing orders on those things." So we appreciate so much, y'all.
Yeah, we've got so many exciting things there at the booth, and I definitely encourage, all the Tools for Schools community to come visit us. We've got unique things there. We've got products that we're launching there. We've got a bunch of cool stuff, even 3D printed demos that people can play with and touch and feel. So please stop by our booth, and we'd be happy to have you guys there.
Well, thank you so much. As always, We appreciate everybody watching.